I can see everyone.
Like y'all
Yeah,
can,
I think
y'all
B-Man
can,
was messing us up, dude.
y'all can see each other right now,
Yeah, for sure.
and y'all can see
No,
me.
no.
Sometimes.
Damn.
Well, you're wearing all white, so you kind of blend into your clothes.
Damn. Wow. You're
Wow.
hilarious. You're fucking.
Sorry,
You're so.
Was that a
funny.
white joke?
that was
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say, was that a? Was
that was a
that?
white joke. I
Was that
did it. That's the first white
was
joke
that?
we've ever had on a
Was
podcast.
that a joke about my? Oh, we make fun of white people all the time,
Yeah, but not
and
the color of their skin.
specifically for being white. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. We got Jackson. We got Devin. We don't have Brandon. We're missing Brandon today, but we still at least got a 3-man pod. We had a 4-man pod last episode, which I was fucking with.
It's a
But
tripod.
we are back. It's a tripod, which is what they call people with
Shaq.
But we are back with a 3-man podcast. We got NBA topics, we got NFL topics, we got off the record topics, we got road to the Super Bowl, and we got trivia, and we got Wordle Weddle Podle.
Yes, we got Jackson, so we're doing
All right,
Podle.
Wordle Weddle Podle. I guess we'll run the Wordle Weddle Podle, but I mean,
Podle guy.
we can get right into it.
Jakob.
It depends on. So we are fresh off of watching that video. I don't know if you want to start with the off the record topics or if you want to hold that for later.
We can start with it.
Let's just get it out the way.
All right, we can get it out the way. So I have one off the record topic, and it involves 2 podcasts. Neither of them being the On It podcast, obviously, but apparently Andrew Schultz went and did the Nelk Boys podcast, or what is it? The Full Send podcast or the Nelk Boys?
The
podcast?
Full Send podcast.
So it's the Full Send podcast, and it never came out. Apparently, he did it back in November when he was promoting his special, and it never came out. And there was this whole thing. Like eventually, like I don't know the timeline of it, but then news came out that Andrew said it shouldn't come out, and then one of the guys from the Nelk Boys shit said, "Oh yeah, it was pretty bad." Like Andrew, I think someone asked him if there was ever a podcast they couldn't put out or something. I don't know, but
yeah,
this clip ends up on. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for I'm not 1,000% sure, but I think they put the whole episode out.
They put an hour and 15 on their clips site.
Which I mean, I don't know how much longer it could have been than that, but we did watch the clip that I guess is going around and people are talking about. And off the rip, I just want to say that there's a lot of people who don't like the Full Send guys or the Nelk Boys or whatever, and they don't like, especially the little Steiny guy. You automatically were like, I hate this guy. Who is this guy?
Well, I've seen him before. I know,
and I'm gonna be honest. I've seen him and been like, ugh, like I've been a little annoyed by him, but like, I feel like I was still able to look at this a little objectively, and I feel like I was really able to look at this objectively. I don't know if it's because my opinion is different than a lot of the people's I've seen on the internet, and I'd say I'm still a pretty I'm still an Andrew Schultz fan. I don't keep up with this podcast as much as I did, but I didn't just jump to his side like a lot of people did on the internet. So I mean, I guess Devin, I want to ask you because I don't think you were ever a fan of Andrew Schultz, and you saw the clip. You saw how it went down. And for people who don't understand or don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, Andrew Schultz, basically, I mean, how would you explain it? Basically, was just like fed up.
Well, no, he must have gone into the podcast not seeing an episode before. Was like he walked in, or from the clip that we saw, he was like, "What is this? What's this dynamic? This makes no sense to me." Which in reality, and he didn't like the Steiny guy. And yes, the Steiny guy is fucking annoying, but like he adds to their podcast in whatever way he does. But I guess Schultz was just fucking annoyed with them, which is weird because they do better numbers than his podcast.
First of all,
and he's telling them how to do a podcast.
Bro, it's 2023. Stop. We're not comparing numbers, bro. Like we're
comparing numbers.
We're not comparing numbers.
No, because he's telling them how to do a podcast.
Okay. How about here, let's see. Let's all watch that hour and 15-minute clip and see how good of a podcast it was.
Probably wasn't great.
Yeah. I know we don't even have to fucking watch it to know it wasn't that good because
No, but people watch all the. But I don't. No one like. I don't like Andrew Schultz podcasts.
But like Andrew said, but that's what I'm saying. You're being biased and going, well, they do better numbers. They do better numbers because they're a fucking conglomerate. It's not just one comedian doing his thing.
Well, they also have more pull.
Bro, it's not that good of a podcast.
No, but I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying that one has pull, one does better numbers.
Yeah, but you telling me one YouTube channel has better numbers than the other YouTube channel, so they make better content.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's like what you just said. You just said he's trying to tell them how to do a podcast and they do better numbers than him. That's like word for word what you just said. So
well, yeah, I'm not saying the content's better. I'm saying that they're doing more numbers.
So okay, let's do it like this. Let's say we had somebody on this podcast and we wanted to interview them, and the whole time we're interviewing him, one of us is just hitting like this right here. Hitting that because according to,
but I think the worst part about it is he got called out for it.
Well, yeah, he got called out for
according to
being on his phone.
According to Andrew Schultz, he was, what are you doing on your phone? The guy said he was reading notes, which I don't know if I fully believe that, because there's another side where he was like, nah, you were just sending text messages. Which either way,
yeah, that dude's a little weasel, and I don't like him at all. Here's Schultz is walking in like he's a big dick in the room. Like, what are you kids doing on a podcast? And you're like, dude,
okay,
just do the fucking podcast if you want to do it, or don't fucking do it. It makes no sense.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I have seen Andrew Schultz make podcasts since at least, I want to say, I caught on around 2017, 2018. And I want to say at least a year or two before that, he was cooking up podcasts. He was doing his Brilliant Idiots thing. He was doing his Flagrant 2 thing. Before that, he was doing his fucking MTV shit, the Guy Code shit, and whatever. Andrew Schultz knows. You might not like him. You might think he's annoying, but he knows like how this business works. Like he knows what's going on, like in this, especially in the podcast world. If Andrew Schultz,
so do they.
But here's the thing: if Andrew Schultz wanted to give me, because it's two different ways. Andrew Schultz wasn't talking to him like he was giving him advice. He was talking to him like he was putting him down. He was like, I don't really like you. You're kind of, and then the guys, you could tell, even if you don't like the guy, even if you think, oh, this guy is annoying, when you're watching the podcast, I mean, the guy is like, are you like being serious? Like, what is like, bro, like we're just talking. Like what? Because to me, if Andrew thought that podcast was that fucking bad, he should have just left. Because he's sitting there just regurgitating the same thing over and over again. Like, are you doing this and that? To me, he's just talking to a wall because he's obviously not taking in any of the shit. Even if Andrew is right and everything he's saying, he's not really taking in anything he's giving him. He's kind of just like, bro, like what's like, are you like?
Yeah, no, he's not really doing the podcast at that point.
Like, bro, are you serious? Like, what's going on? And then it's like, all right, I guess, but I'm still confused on how you feel about it. Like maybe I ask you, Jackson, because you're not as biased and hate Andrew Schultz, and you don't care about their numbers, and you just saw that clip. Like, how'd you feel about seeing
I don't know. I definitely feel like Andrew walked in with like a little like panties in a bunch kind of thing, but also like the Note Boys, like what they were saying in that little clip that we saw, like they weren't talking about nothing.
No.
Like it was literally just back and forth of, oh, I think you should do this, and then or Andrew saying that, and then the Note Boys being like, oh, and then like kind of looking around at each other, and then it's basically just that Steiny guy trying to get the podcast going, and then Andrew's like, well, you're kind of annoying.
Andrew's giving him one word answers.
But is
pissed off at him.
But is Andrew not wrong? Andrew's mad. Okay, here's.
Whoa. I'm not saying Andrew's wrong by any means, because it probably started off with that phone thing, like Steiny being on his phone.
But this was an Andrew Schultz interview.
Right.
Yeah.
So this isn't just like, oh, he came in with a big no. Like obviously, like they want to interview Andrew Schultz. And I wish I showed y'all this other clip because there's a clip of Andrew Schultz explaining the whole podcast, and he's
I'll
talking.
watch the whole podcast.
But there's like a 10-minute clip of him talking about it on his podcast because this is before that clip came out. He was like, they need to drop it so people can see how bad it was because he was like, to be honest, he said, I don't think these guys knew anything about me. And he was like, and that's fine. He was like,
well, that goes hand in hand with bro being on his phone trying to check notes.
but
Like,
he said
you
that
should do your research.
he said they were asking him questions like, so like, have you ever like interacted with the crowd?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he did ask him that. Yeah.
No, not
But
that question.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that question like oh, like would you do this? Not that conversation. Like they were asking him simple questions like you're a comedian. Wow, like that's like so crazy. Like it's like they didn't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have saw the other clip too, but he was basically explaining how he felt like they didn't really know much about him, and it was he was like at one point he was like, I swear, he was like, maybe they cut it out, but at one point we all just took a breath. we all just we all kind of just took a breath at the same time. And I mean, when you're watching it, it is a bad podcast.
It's very like slow rolling, kind of
well,
like gritty.
all right.
Not gritty, but like it's
Now,
like going up a roller coaster. Like it's very
like who's to blame for that? Is it? I mean, I think it's both of them because Schultz is sitting there the whole time, just ticked off that they're even doing a podcast, and they don't know who he is. I don't know. It just seems stupid that if he was going to do it, he's fucking.
See,
he already had an understanding of what their podcast was, and he didn't like it.
he
and he decided to
also
do it.
no, I wouldn't say
But
that because
all right. But at the same time, you could have one of these fucking happy dad people on Andrew's podcast, and they would be like, "Who the fuck is this Indian guy laughing at every fucking thing that you say?" And this white dude, this black guy,
I'm so
just
happy,
talking shit.
Devin. I'm so happy you said that because I said to y'all before the podcast, I wanted y'all to remember the criticism he gave him because, and it was a specific moment. They were talking about Izzy, the UFC fighter. They were talking about like something about him making TikToks, and Steiny made fun of him for it. Which, bro, we do the same shit on this podcast every day, or not every day, but every podcast we're like, bro is making TikTok dances or whatever. Like we'll bust somebody's balls and make fun of them. That's like some normal shit. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I don't think we do that because we're insecure or have some problems. And Andrew pulled that card on him. Like, if you're just insecure, there's two reasons I think that's bullshit. He's friends with Izzy, like good friends with Izzy, and
Probably.
just didn't. No, he is. Like, I'm telling you, he is.
Oh.
I'm like, I know
Gotcha.
I know they're good friends. So he didn't like because he was like, yeah, he's so cool, bro. And then like he immediately made fun of him for making TikToks. And then Andrew's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, are you this insecure that are you just like Akash sits there every episode, and no matter what is said about anybody, he's either making fun of you for whatever you say or do, and is, like you said, laughing at Andrew's jokes. So
every joke.
And here's the thing: I was a big fan of them at one point. When they officially cut away from sports, it was like, all right, I'm okay, because they were really just got into politics for like 2 hours, and I was kind of over that. But either way, I'm still a fan of Andrew Schultz. I still like him, so I don't really like. I'm not gonna sit here and agree with you, Devin, because your opinion is coming straight from like hatred, because you've never liked Andrew Schultz. So
well, yeah,
like,
and well, okay. Here's my thought on Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, just look at it from an objective view. For like, you're just like, well, yeah, you're right. I'm not looking at this objectively. Like, look at it objectively for 1 second.
Andrew's walking into this like
he is the guy getting interviewed. They should know about him. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
But there's not much to know about Andrew Schultz. He has a podcast, and he's a relatively decent comedian. That's it. Because he's not that funny. And you watched the special; it wasn't good.
I never said it wasn't good.
It's not that good.
It's not the best fucking special in the world, but is he?
He's not that fucking funny, and he's been running on this same goddamn fucking crowd work bullshit for the past 3 years. That is already over and done with, and now he's trying to fucking revamp his career with fucking
Oh, my bad. I forgot that working on jokes for hours and hours and hours and then walking up with that material and doing them every night is a lot more talented than being able to improv off whatever you see in the crowd for an hour and a half, because that's just what you can fucking do. I think crowd work is highly overhated, because crowd work is crowd because improv is over. But there's little art, there's little hints and little tiny parts of improv that still live in comedy, and crowd work is the best part of that. And Andrew Schultz dominates that
Sometimes.
shit. And to me, his funniest special is that like 35-minute. He has like that like 35-minute special on his YouTube channel that's all crowd work, and I
Yeah,
think it's
I remember watching that with you
yeah,
back in the day.
it was hilarious. Andrew Schultz, and we're not gonna sit here and argue whether or not if we think he's funny, if you think he's not. I also think there's a difference in his humor on the podcast versus him on stage. Devin, maybe you won't admit this now, but maybe one day I could convince you that I probably would think you would think he's funnier on stage than on the podcast. Because
Probably, yeah.
whenever Andrew Schultz is brought up, you don't even really bring up his stand up. You're like, the podcast, they just suck his dick the whole time, and Akash does it. It's like, and he just
Yeah,
screams.
if you want to talk about an annoying podcast, it's that one.
But see, people can say this. People might hate us. People might say I fucking yell and I argue, and you're
Well, sure.
you're stupid, and what's Jackson doing? Like, people might hate us. Who fuck knows, bro? And it's like, at the end of the day, I would like to have a conversation about this without the main point being like, I hate them anyways, so like fuck them. Like, be a little objective, because I'm looking at it like this. I'm a fan of Andrew Schultz, don't really like the Steiny guy, and I still feel like that really wasn't the place or time to do what Andrew did. Like, I feel like he is wasting his time giving someone like that because he obviously has never heard something like that in his life. When he got told, when Andrew was just telling him off, I mean, he was just,
sure.
Are we still rolling? Like, is this for real? Like, is this? And he's like looking at like his co-hosts, like, guys, like, what's happening? And then they're just,
You're on your own.
He's lost.
Like, I definitely think it was a waste of time, but it's also like when Andrew Schultz was getting into his, I don't think you're offended. Or I don't think you're I think you're offended. Like, when he was getting into like being
Well, yeah, he started breaking out a speech. He said, I was acting a little offensive.
Because
he's like, I think you meant offended.
But at that point, I think Andrew should have realized that, like, all right, obviously, because Andrew went on his podcast and explained, like, all right, so these guys were either trolling me or didn't know who I was. So I really didn't know what to do. And to be honest, every time that guy talked, I just couldn't tell if he was being sarcastic or not. And I get it. I understand that. But he's like, I feel like at one point,
thing.
It got to the point where he was like, even sounded sarcastic when he was like, bro, like, what's going on? And it's like, you're going to have to just either be stuck
He was like, are you guys even friends?
But if you're just going to be stuck on that one point, either move on or end the fucking podcast, because you're just he's telling you that he's not joking, and he's asking you like, bro, why are you like being mean to me? Like, he's like, stop. Like,
yeah.
What are you doing? So y'all either got to keep it pushing like we're about to do because I'm over this topic, or fucking end it. Or just walk off. Do whatever the fuck. But I don't know. I'm over it already. I'm glad we spent 18 minutes talking about it. But I want to talk about sports. I want to talk about the NBA, and I want to talk about the NFL.
That was our only off the record. We can't talk about like.
Oh, y'all want one more off the record thing? So apparently,
well, I'm gonna walk away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Apparently, Jackson. There's been a lot of coke washing up on the the coast of like Florida and shit.
Like the good kind, not the soda.
Well, yeah, cocaine. Apparently, Jackson. People are the state of Florida is worried that the sharks are consuming the cocaine.
No fucking way.
And that there's overly aggressive sharks in the water right now because they're consuming pounds of cocaine.
That Cocaine Bear movie's looking a lot more realistic now, isn't it?
What's the Cocaine Bear movie?
Cobain.
No. You never saw the Cocaine Bear movie? I mean, I didn't see it, but
I didn't see it, but there were a
I saw
shit
the
ton of
trailer.
commercials for it. Yeah.
I've never seen it, but
Basically, this brick of cocaine's in the forest, and then a bear eats it, and then he like goes on like this rampage.
Yeah.
well, it's real life. It's cocaine shark because there's pounds and pounds and there's a lot of cocaine being washed up on the
But like from like just randomly, like
well
was it
Well,
like
no,
ships
from like
that?
seizing like
well a
runners.
a just
Okay,
shit that fell off ships and shit that was
okay,
purposely thrown in the water
right.
to like avoid obviously avoid going to prison for
But
a bunch of
is
fucking
there
time.
like a documented shit that says like the sharks are getting more aggressive, or is it just
Well,
like, oh, we think this is gonna happen?
I didn't look into it.
Well,
I didn't look into it
they're
too
high.
much. I didn't look into it too much, but being in Florida and by the water, I have noticed that there's been a lot more conversation like about now. Jackson, you were just here, but we didn't hit the beach.
Right.
But had you went there's a lot. Been a like the last month or two. There's been a little more like weariness about sharks because of the spottings and the attacks and shit. And maybe there is a higher, maybe maybe the percentage of shark attacks did go up. But if that is true, cocaine sharks is one of the craziest / funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And
But
come on,
cocaine, it's like pretty. I don't know how a shark would digest cocaine, but it's pretty quickly through your system. Is this gonna last for a long time? They just keep eating bales of
They just got
fucking.
a stash of it.
They got stashed. They're like, oh, dude, don't use it all today, bro. We got the
Space it
kids
out a
coming
little
out
bit.
tomorrow.
no,
We don't know when we're gonna get more.
it's
Yeah,
funny.
dude.
It's funny to think that like maybe they're actually like doing lines. They're not eating it. Like
That'd be
they're
great.
actually like chopping that shit up, like doing lines
It's
off
like
each
it's like
other's.
Bruce from Nemo with the blood. He's like, oh, and then his pupils dilate.
Yeah, dude.
Oh fuck! All right, all right, all right. Sharks are on coke. Andrew Schultz hates the Nelk Boys. Um, NBA or NFL? Which I want to start with.
Let's go NBA.
All right. I'm so glad you said that because we're talking about Draymond Green. We're talking about Draymond Green. We're
Why are
talking
we talking
about
about
Draymond
Draymond
Green.
again?
So I want to ask both of y'all a question. Have y'all seen the recent comments he made about the Jordan Poole punch?
I don't think so.
In passing, sort of.
Could I just play y'all? Could I play y'all just a soundbite real quick? Don't like Andrew Schultz me. I'm just pulling up. I'm just pulling up a clip.
Dude, get the fuck off
No,
your
don't
phone,
don't worry. I just want to pull something up. But
you Jewish motherfucker.
whoa.
Dude, I think Andrew Schultz is anti-Semite.
I don't know. Let's just let me just okay. Here.
I don't just hit people. Dialogue, of course, happens over time, and you usually ain't just triggered by something like that fast, to that degree.
It's Patrick Beverly saying, right.
It's like this is a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody on my team triggering me. In an instant. We know stuff that you don't say amongst men. You know what I'm saying? We know things that you have to stand on. I don't just hit people. Dialogue, of course, happens.
All right, so that's the comments Draymond made. So off the rip, Jackson, Devin, whoever wants to go first. How do y'all feel about that? Just that comment.
I think Poole said something about him getting paid and Draymond didn't get paid yet, and then Draymond felt some type of way about it, and then Jordan just kept like egging it on, kind of thing. Because if you say it once, it's like, all right, like brush it off, like we're all men, like Draymond said. But like it comes, I'm not saying it's Jordan's fault. I would put more of the blame on Draymond,
Devin,
but I think that's the reason.
Devin, I don't want to skip over you, but I do have a response to that, and I want to say one thing.
Well, I thought it was Ice Spice they were talking about.
All right, here's the thing. I think it's people either going like, "Oh, like Jordan Poole had to say something wild," or it's people being like, "Draymond's Draymond. What do you expect?" I feel like you can find a middle ground and say like, compared to maybe somebody else, it might not take as much to make Draymond Green punch you in the face.
Yeah,
Because let's be real,
I mean,
let's
he was kicking people in the nuts for nothing.
let's be absolutely real. Draymond Green is going to be mostly remembered for punching Jordan Poole in the face, kicking and punching people in the dick, and being the reason why KD wanted to leave Golden State.
There's no way that's the reason he's known. That's crazy.
I would probably add in four-time champion.
Four-time champion on Golden State. Okay.
He's going to be known as the dude who
Okay,
is
my
the
bad.
reason
My
KD
bad.
left.
Sorry, yeah, my
No.
bad. Sorry.
There's no way KD left because of Draymond.
Do you watch?
I mean,
Do you watch basketball, or do you not? Do you not know how
No,
this,
I'm aware
how
of
this
the
world
situation.
works? KD 10,000% left Golden State because of Draymond Green. I mean, it's like obvious. It's like the most obvious beef. Like they don't even really beef no more. Like they fuck with each other, but it's like obvious. Like KD was like, I'm not, nah. Like I'm.
But
And,
if you
and
think
what was KD's thing? I didn't feel like I was a part of the team. Who was making him feel that way all the time? Fucking Draymond Green. All the times that they were arguing, all the times Draymond lashed out on him, bro. This isn't the first time we've seen someone like This isn't the first time we've seen Draymond do something like this. And
if KD wanted to stay, he would have stayed. He's a grown ass man.
bro, you're caping crazy for Draymond right now. KD is obviously a little emotional and left that situation because of Draymond Green.
And you went to two shittier situations.
And I'm sorry, but those are the top three things. The first three things Draymond Green is going to be known for. In your
eyes.
No. In everyone's eyes. If he's getting inducted to some fucking Hall of Fame or is getting honored somewhere, maybe it'll start with four-time champ. But when anybody is talking about Draymond Green in the real fucking world, that's the type of shit you're talking about when it comes to Draymond Green. Not saying he's a terrible fucking person, and he's just fuck him, and it's just fuck him. But to say when that's the type of guy he is, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and just believe like Jordan Poole had to say the most craziest shit for you to punch him in his face.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that either.
And we're sitting here watching Draymond Green and Patrick Beverley go back and forth on like, nah, bro, we wouldn't do that. Like, why would we like Draymond's like, nah, it takes a lot. Like, I wouldn't just hit somebody. Patrick Beverley's like, right. It's like, no, like y'all two,
right.
Like, stop it.
Has Draymond hit somebody else in the face, like punched somebody like that? It's the only dude he's punched like that. You can't say he's a puncher.
Well,
he's gonna beat the shit out of anybody.
We don't necessarily know.
I say he was going to be known for punching Jordan Poole in the face. He's going to be known for hitting and kicking people in the dick. And
well, yeah, that one for sure.
No, are you really gonna sit here and pretend like he's not gonna be remembered for punching? Like, just giving him the like.
Well, okay. In 5 to 10 years, when everyone forgets who Jordan Poole is, then he won't be known for that.
Can we have a serious conversation about this?
We're having a serious conversation.
I mean, but you're just like, fuck Jordan Poole. I love Draymond all of a sudden. Like, bro, Draymond Green has a bad reputation in the NBA.
Sure. Yes, he does.
And I love that neither of y'all brought up no depoys, because nobody gives a shit about Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, the only time depoys are really like talked about is like LeBron, MJ.
Because I hear a motherfucker, I hear a motherfucker every day clowning someone like Rudy Gobert, who is a what?
A depoy.
And he was back to back, right?
I think so. He might have been 3.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, but
so he's
got a couple.
The depoy has went. Draymond Green has been on, and will stay on one of the greatest dynasties that were formed.
Yeah.
And let's be real. I mean, if y'all disagree, that's fine. I think he's going to be in the real fucking world. He's going to be brought up when he's brought up. Those are the things he's known for more. And just how if John Morant never figures it out, we're done talking about his fucking dunks.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about, people don't talk about the bag Arenas or fucking
Gilbert Arenas.
People don't talk about the bag Gilbert Arenas had. People talk about what Gilbert Arenas had in his bag.
Yeah.
When you're known for some shit, you're known for some shit, and you can't avoid that. And just because he was on the Golden State Warriors team, We're not sitting here going, oh, but he was a 4-time champ. It's the same reason we don't give KD any credit, that much credit for having his 2 fucking rings, because we know the situation it was.
So Draymond Green is Plaxico Burress?
What?
No.
What?
No.
What? He's known for his stupid things
Draymond Green
and
is
not his play.
Draymond Green is way more known for his stupid shit that he does than his play. Yes, I would say. I think so. Do you disagree?
Well, I mean, I think that's why he's so popular
Have we ever talked
or
about
so talked about.
Have we ever talked about a Draymond Green stat line? Like seriously?
We,
Like in a serious way?
we talk about how insignificant it is when he says it's super significant.
Yeah, that okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's Jackson. I mean,
I'm not on Draymond Green's side, but
doesn't it seem like he's on Draymond Green's side?
No, but you're saying like crazy things like, oh, he's going to be known for the reason that KD left the Warriors. Fuck.
He is the reason. He is okay.
There's no way he's the only fucking reason. If he walked into the GM's office and goes, "Hey, it's me or fucking Draymond," you think they're like, "All right, see you, Kev."
Maybe Kevin Durant isn't that bad of a
No,
person.
Kevin Durant wanted to go somewhere else. He wanted to play with Kyrie and James Harden, and he wanted to have a name for himself on his own team.
Okay,
and he did that, and they fucking failed, and they're gonna fail.
Here's the thing: KD already made a name for himself. All he needed was the championships, so he went and got his championships. At this point, he's just adding on to his scoring legacy. And building super teams. Like, bro, you gotta just be real for a second. Okay, take away making KD leave if you don't think that that's the reason. You still didn't bring up a fucking single thing he's done in the NBA. He's going to be known.
I'm not defending the man.
You just did. That's all you've done. You haven't even I don't need you to agree with me. I just need you to acknowledge that the conversation about his on the court play, his anything on the court involving Draymond Green, there's not much conversation about it, especially in a positive light.
Sure. Yeah, I think maybe during their 3-4 year stretch was the best years Draymond played. But he's not a typical power forward by any means. Like, he's bigger. Like, he's a defensive stopper, if anything. But he's more like he's not a scorer. Like, he knows how to pass the ball to Curry and Clay.
See, but here's
the
thing:
screen.
It's not that hard to facilitate when you got the 2 best shooters ever.
Right.
And 2 of the best off the ball players ever.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like, and I don't want to sit here and act like I'm crazy hating on Draymond, but I hate this whole situation with Jordan Poole and the punching shit and him just and that cop out. Like, man, there's just shit that you can't say. It's like, bro, okay, what, did he make fun of you for not getting your $100 million contract yet? Because
all right, but
you got it. You knew you were gonna get it. So what are we even talking about?
All right, as much as I talk about Jordan Poole like I hate him, you talk about Draymond like you hate Draymond.
I'm not a big Draymond fan, and I think he's way too.
You're not even. You hate Draymond Green.
I think Draymond Green is very overrated, and I think Jordan Poole is way more valuable to a team in 2023 than Draymond Green is.
Yeah, but one of them is still on the team, and one of them is in Washington.
Yes, and I think that was and I don't agree with that. I know that it could not be the punch. It could be the money thing, but I think at the end of the day, Jordan Poole is a way better investment in 2023 than Draymond fucking Green. Come on, bro. Come on.
I would agree.
You can't sit here and be serious and be like, nah, like, yeah, keeping Draymond. Like, we were making fun of Dame for being like, I need Grant and Draymond. Like, come on, bro.
Absurd.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'd rather have Grant and Jordan fucking Poole. What are we talking about right now? Stop it. I don't.
Well, like Dame didn't say you wanted Jordan Poole, and Dame's not going to Washington.
And what did Draymond also say? What did Draymond also say when Chris Paul got fucking traded to Golden State? He came out and said, because apparently he doesn't like Chris Paul that much,
Yeah.
came out and said, like, just because he's on my team don't mean I like him. Like, I still like, bro. It's like, goddamn, like, are you gonna cause a problem with everybody? If you don't want to blame him for KD leaving, he definitely didn't make him want to stay. Jordan
No.
Poole,
Yeah.
Draymond Green is the reason Jordan Poole is a Wizard. Draymond Green is going to be the reason Chris Paul isn't going to want to stay in fucking Golden State. Like, all this shit, like, we can't avoid the obvious, bro. This shit is obvious. And it's not.
But maybe Jordan Poole's. I mean, maybe Draymond's a good GM. Steph and Clay and Draymond have another championship. Jordan Poole's a wizard, and KD still hasn't done shit since he left. So none of it seems like bad shit for the Warriors, in my opinion.
I mean, I would say the bad thing would be technically keeping Draymond over Jordan Poole. But, like,
We
at the
haven't
same
seen that
time,
pan out yet.
right, at the same
And Jordan
time,
Poole
he
did
didn't
absolutely
perform.
dick last year
We
in the
can't,
playoffs.
bro. Okay, but we can't see that pan out yet. But what do you think, Devin? What do you think? Do you think a team is? Do you think if a team goes, all right, we can go with Draymond or Jordan Poole? Who the fuck do you think they're gonna go with?
Well, they went with Draymond, but
That's not what I asked.
all right, but
That's
you're
not what
also
I'm
not
asking
looking
you.
at what, but how Jordan Poole was on the Warriors. Like he wanted to be
He had one bad playoff run.
a
So did fucking
superstar.
Jaylen Brown, and he's about to get a max contract in Boston. He had one bad playoff run. Okay.
All right, but is Jalen staying in Boston a good idea? Because I don't fucking think so.
I do.
Can you answer my question? Draymond Green or Jordan Poole for the next 5 years?
I would take Jordan Poole, but
Okay.
they didn't take Jordan Poole.
Why?
However they felt. I don't
No,
fucking
no,
know.
because you know everything else, so I want to know why. Why didn't they keep Jordan Poole?
Maybe they don't want to win championships. Who knows? I don't fucking know.
There you go.
But
And
they got
sitting
rid of
here,
KD. But no, but they got rid of KD and they still won another championship. And you're fucking blaming Draymond for
yes,
doing that.
and
They
KD,
still won another
yeah,
chip.
and
Who gives a fuck?
KD also tore his fucking Achilles game 1, and now people won't stop dick riding Kawhi off that one championship. Why did they lose?
Well, you can talk about the fucking Toronto boys another day.
No, we're not, because we're about
Kawhi can suck a dick.
because we got a topic about Kawhi coming up. But here's my thing.
Yeah, but we know that
Here's my
Kawhi
thing. We
ain't
know
doing nothing against a full health Warriors team.
Draymond played all 7 games that series, or
Sure.
however far did it go? 7, 6 games, whatever. It
Yeah,
went.
we know he's not a game-changing fucking player.
So stop defending him.
All right, but you are. All right, dude, you're fully attacking Draymond, and you're you're fucking dick riding Jordan Poole like he's a great player.
Okay, but I wasn't even trying to talk about I wasn't really trying to talk about Jordan Poole. I was trying to talk about Draymond bullshitting and being full of shit and not acknowledging the fact that he has caused plenty of drama during his time in the NBA.
Yeah, he has. That's his fucking thing. That's what he does.
But you're sitting here like, bro, but they went with him. It's like, yeah, and it was fucking stupid. And they also traded for Chris Paul, which is fucking stupid.
That has nothing to do with Draymond. Maybe Draymond will get Chris Paul out of there.
I guess, bro. I guess. Either way, Draymond Green has caused a lot of rifts in Golden State's in the whole Golden State dynasty. And I think if it wasn't for Draymond, they could have a couple more rings. But
that's crazy.
Okay. Whatever. We'll see. When Golden State makes maybe, let's say, playing.
You're blaming not having more rings on Draymond Green is absolutely wild.
Let's say Golden State.
That's fucking crazy.
Because if Draymond Green...
Actually, I would say they would have one more ring excluding the Toronto one because everybody got hurt. Because if you remember when the LeBron team won against 73-9, Draymond got suspended in Game 6 for Game 7. Or he got suspended in Game 5 for Game 6. One of those two.
So that's the reason that LeBron has another ring.
I think the Warriors close out if Draymond's there.
So that's a good thing for Draymond because he would have added to the team.
Okay, but here's the thing. We say the same thing about what? I don't know, Kevin Love? Like, it's someone who was in your starting lineup who was obviously and here's the thing. Draymond was a way better player in 2016, Devin. It's 2023. Right. We're talking about 2016. I'm more referring to the fact that KD probably would be a fucking Warrior in 2020 if it wasn't for the way Draymond treated him.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay. We know how bad KD wanted to play in New York, but we don't know why he was so willing to leave Golden State.
Why? Because he hadn't done anything. Because he went to this team thinking that he was going to get a chip and be respected, and instead he turns into this fucking joke for 3 seasons.
So you think if KD just continued to stay on the Warriors, rack up another ring or two, probably 2
All
more.
right, why didn't KD leave after year 1?
Probably 2 more.
And he left after year 3.
Probably 2 more because what?
He signed a deal.
What do you mean? Because
No. I'm saying, but he could have left. He could have requested a trade
because
and
left. If my memory's serving me, I don't want to say there was drama from the start. I want to say
Who gives a shit?
I want to say Draymond was texting KD begging him to join the Warriors.
So then what the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking
about
how
what went down in Golden State, like when they were on the same team.
I don't think you're aware of all the shit Draymond like all the shit like all the problems.
Yeah, no, they
Draymond
had problems.
caused. Like a lot of problems.
Yeah. But if KD wanted to fucking stay, he could have stayed.
But he didn't want to stay because of Draymond Green is my assumption.
You think the only reason?
I think it's a
It's
big.
that's
I think
crazy.
it's a big reason. I think it's a huge reason. Maybe I won't
There's
say
no way.
100%. I think it's more than 50. I think it's more than 50% of the reason why he did not want to stay in Golden State. Like, come on, bro. What are other reasons why? He's getting rings and finals MVPs. Okay. Damn, that sucks. That.
He wanted to do it without fucking Steph Curry.
Okay, I guess, and maybe that's true. But at the same time, that was gross. But at the same time, you are sitting here telling me I'm full of shit for saying, "Oh, he wanted to leave because of Draymond," but you could just be full of shit for saying he wanted to leave and be his own guy. He was his own guy.
This is all speculation.
Yes, but we saw the way Draymond treated him. We
saw the way that Jordan Poole acted to the team. He didn't want to be on that fucking team either.
Golden State paid him though.
They did pay him, and then he acted like a little bitch the whole year.
They paid him though. What are you talking?
Yeah, and then he acted like a little bitch.
He didn't act like a little bitch. What are you?
Yes, he did. That's why he got fucking benched. That's why he got benched.
He had a bad playoff run. He didn't act like a little bitch all season.
But if he wasn't a little bitch, he wouldn't have gotten benched.
What are you talking about? He had a bad playoff performance. He wasn't being. They weren't going, Jordan Poole, you're a little bitch. You're getting benched. It was you're having a bad playoff performance.
You don't think Jordan Poole wanted to leave that team?
I think that Draymond Green is no use to a team. Clay has maybe.
Why the fuck is Steph Curry and Clay still there? Why are the two main pieces of this team still there?
I think Clay has
because Draymond's a fucking cunt. What are we doing?
I think Draymond Green has nothing left in him. I think all their young guys are busts at this point. I don't know what Clay is going to give to this team. He's not good enough to be a second on Golden State anymore, especially to make a playoff run. Curry is the only bright light on that team, and the only other bright light they could have had was Jordan Poole. Now they have Chris Paul.
No, you're dick sucking Jordan Poole like a motherfucker. Like he's gonna be some fucking superstar, dropping 35 a game.
No, I'm not. You're twisting the shit out of my words. I think out of Chris Paul, Draymond Green, and Jordan Poole in 2023, Jordan Poole is the best investment. Agree or disagree?
He could be.
He could. Bro, stop. You just. Okay, like just agree. Like okay, he could be. Like no. What do you think? Like tell me then. You're saying he could be. Do you disagree? Do you think Chris Paul's a better investment in 2023? Do you think Draymond Green's a better investment in 2023? I don't.
No, but they still find ways to win. So whoever the fuck they have,
okay, but
if they have Steph and Clay,
you keep bringing up a finals that they won with Jordan Poole too. So I could just turn that on you.
No, I'm aware Jordan Poole was there.
Because who's a more impact in 2020, 2021, 2022 when they won? Draymond or Jordan Poole? And I'm going to let Jackson answer that.
It was Jordan Poole, and we're all aware of that.
Okay, then what the fuck are we talking about?
You are talking about the Warriors.
He's lost. He's lost.
No,
Jackson, he's lost. Next topic.
You're talking about the Warriors.
You are lost,
bro.
My God. You're lost.
Bro, you're talking about the Warriors like they're going to be another
9th seed
championship winning team if they can hold on to Jordan Poole. I'm saying Jordan Poole's not that fucking good.
I'm
He
saying,
had his playoff run, and then he had a terrible playoff run.
bro, he had
How
one.
many times did Steph
Okay,
Curry have bad playoff runs
he had
in their dynasty run?
Plenty. That's why it
The
took
whole playoff.
That's why it took him till last year to win Finals MVP. Anyways, so
Get the fuck out of here.
So-
They had KD, and then they just threw it up to Andre Iguodala. All right, now you're just talking shit.
no, you are just talking shit.
I'm not talking shit.
No, because you just keep going. I don't think Jordan Poole's gonna be the superstar. Maybe he won't be, but I think that he is a better investment. One more time for the people at home, a better investment
He
in
could be a better investment. Sure.
2023 than Draymond Green and Chris Paul.
We lost you for a second, buddy.
It's all Devin's fault. That's what that was.
All right.
Caused too much
All
anger.
right. We'll just.
I did it.
We're back. We'll just. All right. I don't like Draymond. You don't like Jordan Poole. Let's go to a next. Let's go to a next topic. Even though Jordan Poole is the best investment, let's talk about something that I wanted to bring up, which is it was a little interesting just because I was watching this YouTube video and they both quickly jumped to one side and they were like, "Duh, this is obvious." And it was Paul George or Kawhi, who's better. So who's better, Paul George or Kawhi?
Go ahead, Devin.
No, I'm not going first on this one. This one's gonna hurt my balls.
I think when both players are on the court playing together, I guess I would go with Kawhi. But right now in 2023, with everything that's happened, I would probably go Paul George, even though both have had injury problems. But Kawhi, to me, is like, let's say the game's at like 7, right? 7 o'clock game, and then Kawhi walks into the facility at 4. Oh, I'm not really feeling good, and then he's not going to play that game. Like he kind of has like the Clippers in like they don't know when he is going to play, when he's not going to play. Like he's taken this load management thing like way too far. And Paul George is kind of like, in my opinion, when he's hurt, he's hurt. Like when he's like okay to play, he will play. Like even if it's like as low as like 75%, 70%, like he'll try and go out there if he can.
So both healthy on the court, you're taking Kawhi.
Yeah.
Devin?
I think offensively, I think PG has him by a little bit. I like PG a little bit more. But, I mean, the only real reason a lot of people put... I mean, looking at some stats now, I mean, PG's 4-time all-defense. But a lot of people put Kawhi over PG because of his defense. But honestly, I like PG more than I like Kawhi. But Kawhi's got his fucking ring and all that time with the fucking Spurs, so he gets put on a higher pedestal.
So you sound split on your decision.
I am split. But PG.
So
I like Paul.
Let me say that this is how I felt when I started thinking about it. I think that, and you could probably go back even further than Toronto. Now you reminded me his whole, San Antonio stint when he actually did play. I think that Kawhi has been protected by he had that whole thing in San Antonio where he locked up LeBron. LeBron was scared to be defended, didn't even want to play against
the
him.
Claw.
He was named the Claw. Like once you get a nickname, it's like you're kind of like solidified almost. And it's like he got and bro got like Finals MVP averaging like 16 points a game.
Well,
okay,
PG's nickname is the L because that's what his leg looked like.
And see,
wow,
that's crazy that you just said that. But okay, here's the thing though. I do think that Kawhi is protected by that. Kawhi got his run in Toronto. And those things have put him on such a higher pedestal compared to someone like Paul George. It's crazy. And I also think
People don't talk about PG like that.
I think Paul George has been brought down so much just because of how much. And I know I bring this up a lot, but I really do think like media and social media and like opinions really matter when it comes down to how we look at these players sometimes, because that playoff P shit, pandemic P shit, like that really made him look like a fucking bozo, and everyone was clowning him, including us. And Kawhi was making his run in Toronto and doing all that shit, and it's like when that's the first thing brought up with Kawhi, and that's the first thing brought up with Paul George, it's really hard to not say Kawhi's better. But when you bring up offensively, I think Paul George has him by a lot more than an inch. I think Paul George has an absolute bag. The way he moves to 6'9", bro has a fucking bag. Kawhi, I'm not gonna sit here and just be some fucking NBA casual and be like, oh, Kawhi has no bag. But Kawhi ain't Paul George, bro. Kawhi ain't Paul George offensively. And to be honest with you, I think they're more close defensively than they are offensively.
Yeah, no, I was shocked by all of the defensive ability that PG has.
And it's like, here's the thing, that Paul George can start to maybe lack on defense and still has such an offensive bag that he'll be good. If Kawhi loses any step when it comes to defense, kind of like, and I do not want to put him in the same boat as Draymond, but what is Draymond really giving you once he loses his defensive, like his unstoppable force defensively?
Right. It would just be facilitating, but Kawhi doesn't have
Kawhi don't
really a
facilitate.
facilitation to him.
Kawhi
He'd
doesn't.
basically be a guy with a mid-range game.
Yeah, he would be kind of similar to like a DeMar DeRozan.
Pascal,
But
Pascal, I'd say right now,
But Pascal's like, he can run the break. Kawhi can't really.
and Pascal can play some defense.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But we're not saying that Kawhi can't play defense right now. He's just not on the court to play defense.
I think
if he lost that, I'm gonna let you go 1 second, Devin. Hold that thought. If he lost that, if they both lost their defensive, if they both lost a step defensively, Paul George would have a lot more of a secured spot on a roster than Kawhi would. I feel like,
for sure.
But go ahead.
I mean, Kawhi got lucky. Kawhi got brought up in the best organization in basketball. Meanwhile, Paul George is a fucking pacer most of his career. Then goes to OKC.
Shit on by LeBron.
Then goes to OKC after fucking KD leaves, trying to fuck around with that shitty organization.
Whoa,
and then goes to the.
I just want to say that Paul George had one of his best years in OKC.
No, he did.
Top 3 in MVP and DPOY.
No, I know, but he's still. But like, because that team wasn't that good.
But what is the one thing brought up when it comes to Paul George, OKC? What's the one thing brought up? It's it's nothing positive. It's not what I just said. It's that fucking shot Dame hit over his ass.
Oh yeah, which is
no OT tonight. They bring up that Gatorade commercial and they're clowning PG. Like, it's like,
yeah,
it's PG has this thing where he gets clowned, and to be honest, I don't really. It's like, yeah, he says some things and looks a little goofy sometimes, but I don't know if he deserves all the hate. Like, I feel like maybe
he definitely doesn't.
I think
he should have got clowned for saying that was a bad shot because he did make it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what they bring up. Like, oh, he said it was a bad shot. It's like, I mean, okay, it's like it.
I mean, if you're a coach, that's a terrible shot.
Yeah.
But it's Dame taking a shot while the game's tied. Like,
Dame is a great shooter.
Like, the game was tied, so like he could have taken any fucking shot on that court.
But with that,
but it's also not like PG played bad defense on that shot.
No,
like,
he didn't.
Like, that's good defense. When
he was right there with him,
5 feet out.
Yeah.
So Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, like, I mean, Kawhi got put on a team that could win a championship with Toronto. He was put on the Spurs, which is, again, the best organization. And then now Paul George has to deal with Kawhi's bullshit, not playing games.
And that's what I'm saying. Paul George has been more reliable for the Clippers, and even though it's not that saying that much, people thought Kawhi was going to run that shit.
Yeah. People thought they were going to, like, 2-3-peat. kind of
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. They thought it was gonna be
For sure.
Lakers Clippers. But look, final verdict: Paul George or Kawhi. We got to get into this word of Poto. We're running out of time, but I'm going Paul
PG.
George. I could see both sides, but I would personally say Paul George.
I mean, see, like it goes back to this question: like, are we talking like right now? Like I'm starting a franchise. Who am I taking?
I guess it's more you got to take what you got. Take what's on the plate. I mean,
Okay, so starting right now. Who am
right
I
in
taking?
2023. Like
I
right.
would go PG over Kawhi.
Yeah, and breaking it down like that, I'd really go PG.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let's
At the same time, I'm looking at their games played, and PG hasn't played a lot of games for the Clippers either.
see. But he's
Right.
been injured. Kawhi just don't play.
That is true.
I don't understand. Like Kawhi does not want to play. I don't get it. But all right, let's
Kawhi's a baby Ben Simmons.
for sure.
Why was the first Ben Simmons?
Can y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, which I want to start with. I got a word. Yellow R.
That's racist, dude. Jesus Christ.
That's okay. Yellow R.
What
Um,
about Pacer?
Y'all remember the Pacer test?
Hell yeah.
All right, everything gray again. Yellow R.
um, Frame?
I was gonna say frown.
Oh, sorry.
Frown works.
Hold on. So we
Oh,
got
no.
we got a
Right,
yellow
we're good.
U and a yellow R. So the R is either
The
second or
R's
third.
No, the R's third or fourth.
Or third or fourth. What the fuck is going on here?
I was gonna say zebra, but like
Hold on. What
it would only
about
be the Z and the B.
okay?
What did you just burr?
Burst.
Um,
Bird. No S.
Bird.
Birdie.
birthday?
No, it's a U, not an I. I'm fucking high. BUR.
Joe Burrow.
Come on, Devin. You're the smart fucking guy of the podcast. What is
I'm
it?
trying to think.
Burley?
Yeah, Burly. Yeah,
Is that how you spell Burley?
Let's go.
gonna find out.
We got
No
Burley.
way. Let's go.
We got Burley.
Mikey only knows that word because that's how he describes men.
That's how you describe fucking Draymond Green. All right. Here's your silhouette.
Damn straight. Yeah, get closer on the eyes.
Yeah. Get real. Get in there. But that's what we got.
Who's that dude on? I don't know. Anthony Simmons.
All
Sign.
right. It's a West player on the West who is a guard, shorter than 6'2", older than 26, numbers higher than 5.
What about Aaron Wiggins?
Who the hell
Who is
that?
Aaron Wiggins?
Used to play for Maryland.
Oh, you were serious. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Northwest. All right, Jackson, you might have to help us out with this division shit. Northwest guard who is still shorter than 6'2", older than 26, number lower than 19, higher than 5.
So, what? That's Portland, and then a couple other places.
Oh God.
Northwest. So that's
Would Minnesota?
No, maybe. Are they?
I don't think so. I
don't
think
know.
Minnesota's Central or
Denver?
something like that.
Who the fuck is in the Northwest? Denver?
Just go Jamal Murray. See if that works.
Just a gauge. All right, it's not Denver. It's a player older than 28.
The old head.
Ah, shit. All right.
Maybe just try Dame real quick.
It's not Portland. It's a player who's 6'1" or 6 foot and is 34 or 35. All right, so there's only one more team.
No, are there 5, right?
Oh, it's 5.
Chris,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
there's
5.
five.
So there's 2 more teams. And I'm going to guess Minnesota and I don't fucking know.
What about Conley?
Memphis? Yeah, I was gonna say
Mike
Conley.
Conley.
I don't know if it's met.
I like that.
Cool. Yep. There you go.
I was about to say Conley or
All
fucking
right, so
Derrick
it was
Rose.
Minnesota. Cool.
Derrick Rose is a Nick.
Derrick Rose.
I think he's a Grizzly.
He's a
Derrick
Grizzly,
Rose is a Grizz, yeah.
All right, I'm scrolling. We got Devan Kane. So it's an AFC East player, not a running back, taller than 5'11". He is 22 or 23, and his number is not available yet.
So he'd technically be a rookie.
Yes. So an AFC, but this player is a rookie. We just don't know. He doesn't have a number yet, so it can't tell us.
Okay.
Garrett Wilson?
It's a Jet who is 22 years old, who's not
Brees.
a running back or a receiver.
Oh, he's not a running back.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Who's their tight end?
I would say their rookie tight. I mean,
what about higher than 17? Fuck.
Zach Wilson?
That's what I was gonna say, but his number's 2.
Yeah, exactly.
It is, but let's just make sure it's not like if it's like the third string fucking. All right, it's their tight end. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have no clue.
What about Conklin? Conklin's older, but
isn't it? Yeah, Tyler Conklin. He's
old. Oh my god, it's another Jets tight end. Oh no, I have no clue. I do not remember. I feel like
you said, oh no.
We're gonna know. We're gonna know as soon as we see it. No, we're
I know
not.
you will. You've been jaying it to that.
No, we're not. Jeremy Ruckert.
To that.
Jeremy Ruckert.
Yeah,
perfect.
To that
Come on,
Jets
Jack.
offense.
Come on, Jack. It's because they're gonna be in the fucking AFC Championship. You're gonna be pissed. We got this.
Oh,
guy.
really?
We got this guy right here.
No.
Oh,
I'll
cool.
say it. Halapulivata. Vataitai.
So it's not an offensive. It's not an offensive player. He's 6'5" or 6'4", younger than 28, numbers higher than 74, and he's in the AFC.
Let's go, Patrick Queen.
All right. So it's not a linebacker, not the AFC North. Number is still higher than 74. He's 24 or 25, and he is 6'5" or 6'4".
What about Justin Simmons?
So I'm gonna say this is gonna be a D lineman. In the AFC West, not Denver. All right. Kansas City.
Chris Jones.
Yeah.
No, this dude's 24 or 25.
I know, but we'll get there. All right, it's not a defensive tackle, so probably a defensive end, I'm guessing, is how they're going to be listed. In the AFC West.
Max Crosby?
Crosby, maybe.
2 X's.
Are you shitting me?
Let's go.
How old is Max Crosby?
Let's go. He's
However
a Raider.
old he wants to
He's
be.
a Raider, right? He's pretty young. Well, he's 20.
Dude,
what,
I thought
20?
he was fucking 33.
No. He's young, but let's get into.
He's 25. He looks fucking 47.
Let's get into what we really want to talk about, and that's some NFL topics. I got some NFL topics for y'all. A couple things to run through first. How do y'all feel about the Browns' new alternate helmets?
Who cares? Next.
I think they're tough.
All right. I just want to say my piece for them. I think if there was one team, honestly, it's funny because if there was another team besides the Browns, it'd be the other team we're about to talk about. But if there was one team that needed a revamp on their uniforms, it was definitely the team whose helmet is their logo. So to switch it up and have that clean white helmet, I fuck with it. Now, how do y'all feel about the Indianapolis Colts new alternate uniforms, or are they their new uniforms?
Get new ones.
Terrible getting okay. All right, Devin.
I don't hate them. I like the black helmets.
I like the helmets. I think the uniforms are a little high schoolish.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like the fucking Falcons. Like, just looks like shit. But the helmets are tough. The jerseys just look like shit.
The helmets are clean. I do like it. But now that that's over, I want to bring up a topic.
They look like Panthers uniforms.
Now, this just made me a little upset because I don't like this because I want a little respect on the, especially, I want to ask y'all right now, top 5 rushing quarterbacks of all time. If you can't give me 5, give me the 3.
Randall Cunningham, Dante Culpepper, Donovan McNabb. I'm joking.
I know.
Lamar, Mike Vick,
Cam Newton.
Cam.
Okay.
I wouldn't put Lamar in there yet. I might go Steve Young.
That's a bit, right?
No,
No,
no.
You know Lamar's already beaten like all of Mike Vick's records, right?
And Cam's.
Like he's the greatest rushing quarterback of all time, already. Like I didn't
already.
know that was a conversation. Like even Mike Vick was like, no, like yeah, he's got me. Like he's it. Like I didn't
All right.
think
All right. No, that's fine.
and whoa, I'm sorry, you just said Steve Young was a better rushing quarterback than fucking Lamar Jackson. Holy
I just think
shit.
all time.
He's thinking of like all time
All
stats.
time, Lamar's got all the records. He's
Lamar's
got them
still got all
all.
the
He's already like that's the one thing he's got already is the fact that he's the greatest rushing quarterback of all time already. And I feel like I'm saying that not even as a Ravens fan, just because that's what he fucking is. But
All right, Lamar is 5th in total rushing yards already in his career as
yeah,
a running
but
as a
all the
quarterback.
rushing quarterback records that Mike Vick held, Lamar already beat them. He blew them. He's come on, bro. They were calling him a running back in the combine. Like, what are we doing here?
But no, I would say top 5 is Lamar, Vick, Cam.
But top 5, would you have him in your top 5, Jack?
Lamar, yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
because I would have Steve Young in my top 5. I would also probably
What
one
about
person.
Wilson?
I was about to say y'all are skipping Russell Wilson.
Yeah, what about Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson
I would, yeah.
probably my top 5. If I can't put if it's not Steve Young, then Randall Cunningham is my honorable mention.
Yeah,
that's my top 6. And to be honest with you, after that, let's get into why I brought this up. Justin Fields said he's already a top 5 rushing quarterback all time.
Mike, what have I been saying for the longest time since he's entered the league? That he's number 1 an idiot, number 2 he sucks, and the only reason he's running the ball is because his offensive line has decided to try to kill him. So they're like, "Hey, run for yourself, buddy." He's not good, and he's not a good rushing quarterback. The only reason he runs is because he fucking has to.
Jackson?
I would say he's a good rushing quarterback, but he's nowhere near top 5. Like
He's not even close.
I would say he's more of a runner than a thrower, to be honest. But maybe that is just because of his O line.
Now, Mikey, did he say of all time or like in the league? Because in the league, I can agree with.
Of all time.
That's absurd.
And here's another thing. We said our top 5, top 6 already, and we still have. And I know you can hate or whatever, and you can disagree, but just like we don't know yet, we still have a whole Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray career to finish watching.
Yeah,
dude, I've got probably 20 other guys in front of Justin Fields right now.
I
don't
know if I got 20. If you clicked off whatever website you're looking at the stats on, I don't think you can name me 20. I couldn't give you 20 rushing quarterbacks better than Justin all time. Let me actually try. Obviously, you got Lamar, you got Mike Vick, you got Cam, you got Steve, you got Randall Cunningham. I would say Russ.
Now,
I mean, Culpepper, McNair. Those are guys where it gets a little all right. Vince Young. Where are we going?
Yeah, no.
But I'm saying I know there's more.
Doug Flutie.
I'm about to say, are we going to Doug Flutie now? Is that what we're doing? Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, there's quarterbacks with great arms who use their slight bit of mobility that they have that make them way better, way more dangerous out of the pocket than fucking Justin Fields.
Yeah, like for example, Big Ben.
Aaron Rodgers.
Patrick Mahomes. You know,
like
there's plenty.
All right, now
Herbert.
when we're talking quarterbacks who have ran for 1,000 yards, there's 3 of them, and Justin Fields is one of them. Maybe that's what he's getting at, but he's played 2 seasons, so I don't know.
All right, you know who else runs for 1,000 yards? A lot of running backs. So let's talk about why they're so underpaid. Why do y'all think running backs are underappreciated and underpaid?
All right. So you draft a running back in the first round, right? You get them 4 years with a fifth year option. So you pick up that fifth year, you get 5 years, and then you're gonna franchise tag them for the next two. So you get 7 years right there. And those first, I mean, I would go 5. Your first 5 are most likely gonna be your running back's prime. Maybe not the first one, maybe second through 6.
Yeah.
I would say. So you're already paying them their rookie deals, right? For their prime. Why, as a franchise, would you want to, I guess, like, with a salary cap and stuff, I'm not saying this is how it should be done, but why would you, as a franchise, want to give them money for something they've already done?
Devin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're by the time they're hitting their contracts. I mean, maybe you can give them a 2-3 year contract, but you can't set these guys up for 5-6 years and expect to pay them 150 million dollars. Like they're not getting that money. A receiver still lasts much longer than a running back does, and they pump out running backs like a motherfucker in college.
Yeah.
They don't have anywhere near the potential of a quarterback does. Like a quarterback can get better when he's fucking 32. A running back, there's no possibility he could get better when he's past 30.
Like, I think the only running back that's necessarily would do that would be like one in the league, like a
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, or like even maybe borderline Nick Chubb,
Yeah.
and then that's really it. Like past, I would go like Adrian Peterson, like LaDainian Tomlinson, maybe.
But still,
Um,
like those guys had their prime, and then
and then
they're out
yeah,
by 33.
So
and then you're bouncing around teams.
Yep.
So to look at it in another aspect, I did a little research and I saw that there hasn't been a team who won a Super Bowl with a 1,000-yard rusher since 2016, which was the Pats and LeGarrette Blunt, which was
Yes.
like, I mean, okay,
But
cool.
even that was still a by committee.
And since 2007, there's only been 4 teams who won a Super Bowl with a 1,000-yard rusher. It was Giants, Ravens, Seahawks, and then LeGarrette Blunt in 2016. Those were the only 4 teams that won a Super Bowl since 2007 that even had a running back that ran for 1,000 yards. In 2023, if you have a mediocre to good O line, you can make if you have a decent to good O line, you can make a mediocre running back work.
For
Yeah.
sure. Or 2 or 3 of them.
Pats did that for years.
Yeah.
4 years.
Sony
For
Michelle,
years.
fucking James, what's his face? James White.
Yeah, James White scored the game-winning touchdown
James White
in
had like
the
3
Falcons
touchdowns that
Super
game.
Bowl.
I mean, the Rams.
Right.
I mean, would we say the Rams? Did the Rams not do that?
The Rams had nobody that
I
year.
feel like after Gurley, yeah,
I mean, the Rams. I want to say so. Was Sony Michelle not their starting running
he
back?
was.
And
I think it was him and maybe Cam Akers, or
I
maybe
think
he
it was
wasn't there
Cam.
yet.
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm just I don't know. Just just talking about these running backs makes me have to bring up this topic. Why the fuck did the Ravens sign Melvin Gordon?
I saw that. I was gonna text you. I was like, "We'll leave it, dude." That's awesome.
Probably just for depth.
Bro, why did we
That's your
sign
reinforcements, bro.
Bro, but that scares the shit out of me because why did we sign Melvin Gordon? What is going on with the running backs we have that
Exactly.
made us think we need to sign Melvin Gordon?
I mean, who do y'all have on the roster right now? Y'all got.
J.K. Gus,
J.K. and Gus.
Justice Hill,
I mean,
Lamar
I
Jackson.
feel like
Lamar Jackson, Lamar fucking Jackson.
Well, hey, you say you want to pass more.
Fuck you! I don't want Melvin Gordon.
I mean they all got hurt last year at one point, so
No, they
just
got
add a
hurt, but
little
they
bit
got
of
hurt
depth.
the year before that.
Yes,
They were pretty
yes.
healthy last season.
Lamar wasn't.
Lamar wasn't.
Okay,
But I'm saying,
I don't know.
why Melvin Gordon? Why? What are we doing here? We could have. Look, I know Melvin Gordon's a lot cheaper than D Hop, but did we even sit down and talk to DeAndre? Did we even sit down and have the conversation? Like,
Probably not.
why did the Ravens go? Odell's enough. Odell's gonna work.
See, but what the Ravens could have done is taken the $3 million that they gave fucking Melvin Gordon, and then matched that with the fucking $12 million they were going to give D Hop, and made 15, and now you get a fucking contract.
But, bro, come on, like we keep signing these. We signed Deshaun Jackson last year. Like we just keep signing these washed bums who aren't really. And we're like, I'm just so sick of it.
You guys are trying to be like the Orioles.
Like, bro,
Baltimore baseball is the death of players' careers.
I know we're not that team in Maryland. That's y'all. We don't do that.
That's Baltimore. That's the Baltimore Orioles.
We signed Des Bryant. We signed Deshaun Jackson. We get Melvin Gordon. We get Odell for fucking $12 million. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, dude, you could have cut out Odell and Melvin Gordon, 15 mil, straight into D Hop's pocket.
Yeah, I know. I
pretty
know
sick.
that.
Because I think
it's
anyone
sickening.
on this planet would have taken Melvin and Odell for D Hop.
Yeah.
That wasn't
I would fucking trade one of my kidneys for fucking D Hop. Are you like, come on, bro? What are we talking about right now? It's Odell and Melvin Gordon. What?
Would you trade one of your testicles?
Maybe.
Okay.
If the one is still enough, I guess. But either
one
way,
still pumps. I don't know why we have two.
Look,
we just do.
The Ravens need to stop doing this. I'm sick of them pulling this bullshit. We need to stop signing these veterans for no reason. We are never going to win a Super Bowl. We're never going to make a Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. Something needs to change. Let's talk about your guys' new owners.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, dude, AIDS is back in DC, dude. AIDS is fucking fully back.
20% of the Washington Commanders fan base on this podcast right now. I need to know how y'all feel.
Stop saying that.
I need to know how y'all feel about you guys selling your team.
It's the best day in a while. This is better than the Super Bowl.
No, don't fucking say that shit.
Yes, it is.
Don't say that shit.
Yes, it is.
All right, now, what if we never win a Super Bowl under Magic Johnson?
Don't care. At least Dan Snyder's out.
I would rather have Dan and lose than pick up this guy and then still lose with a different team name.
Magic's we're gonna have here to win championship. Don't care. I hate the Commanders.
But
Commanders is a dumb name.
Okay, but y'all don't need another team name change.
No. There is going to be.
But I'm saying, like, y'all don't really need another one. Like,
I would like one, only if it's
But let's be real.
Only if it's like something cool.
What if we're the DC Lakers?
It's not.
Let's go.
Like, what y'all need to do is, if y'all are going to be something different, y'all got to be something completely different. Y'all got to ditch the colors. Y'all got to ditch the whole concept of like y'all got to be something different.
Yeah, dude.
I would not mind that.
How would y'all feel? What would just truthfully, honestly, how would y'all feel if y'all relocated?
All right, if we relocate, it's gonna be to fucking Virginia. Like, the stadium would relocate. The team is not relocating.
So how would y'all feel if y'all relocated?
There's no relocation.
Okay, Devin, as a fan of the Washington Commanders, if they relocated, what would you do?
Anything but a Ravens fan, that's for fucking sure, dude. I'd still be a fucking the fucking Detroit Magic Johnsons, dude.
The Ravens I didn't even want to bring up. So Jackson,
no, you were going to. Would you be Ravens fans? Fuck the Ravens, dude. We're Commanders. We're Washington fans.
I do not need bandwagon Ravens fans on my team. I'd much rather shine in your guys' faces while you guys deal with the bullshit y'all are dealing with.
We've dealt with the bullshit our whole lives.
I know.
Don't fucking. It's not a new fucking thing.
And I've got a chip, so I don't really want to see y'all at 21 years old go Ravens. Nah, fuck y'all and fuck the Commanders.
You can sit on a chip while we win 6 in the next 8 years.
I feel like I've said this in previous podcasts, not about like relocation, but like my second team. Not that I got like a second team kind of thing, but like if Washington goes out of Washington, I'm good. I'm happy to take my talent somewhere else. 100%.
Where
Well, I'm
your
saying-
talent's going, Jackson?
And I don't care. I truthfully wanted to know who y'all would root for.
Dallas?
I wanted to know who y'all would root for if they relocated, even if
I'm rooting for the same organization.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me an honest answer.
I would probably go
Chiefs.
no. I would probably go to the 49ers. No correlation. Like the colors.
You can't say that, Jackson. Jesus Christ, dude.
Always-
Holy fuck.
Always like the team
I thought
for real.
Devin was gonna get us canceled. It's fucking Jackson.
1947, dude. What the fuck?
Fuck.
How is that
man.
getting you canceled? I like the colors.
I don't know.
Dude, stop saying it. Jesus.
What is bad about that?
Can we
Dude.
stop? Can we stop this? Can we stop this? Jesus Christ. All right. I think we're done. I think we're done with the NFL topics. Let's talk a little road to the Super Bowl. Holy shit.
Can we talk about the Niners?
What's up with the Niners?
How their colors are going to impact their championship run?
All right, look. We're
Which
finishing.
one?
I honestly have no idea why y'all are laughing either. Like,
Okay,
zero.
he's
It's a race thing.
he's
You say colors.
Devin's trying to make a joke about like
You can't say colors now,
He's
bro.
basically
I don't know.
he's jokingly calling you racist, which I give you the credit, Devin. I tried joining in on the joke. Jackson.
Well, you said you like the colors.
Of the 49ers.
Yes,
Not
but
the
I took
players
it as
on the 49ers.
no. But you said 49ers first, so you just ended with I like the colors. You said I like the 49ers, I like the colors. You're like, okay.
Yeah,
I was
there's a
I was
comma
blowing it. I was scooping it. I was blowing it out of proportion.
per
And
use.
it's a joke.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But also you're gay for that. Oh, I can't say that. But
Mm.
wow.
you're fucked up. No. He's
Holy
gay
Who's
for
big
that.
it now?
Bro, holy shit. This is a great
No, I can say
episode.
that.
I loved it. I just want to
You
say
can't
I'm having a lot
you
of
can't
fun.
move teams. We're not doing that.
If Washington moves away from me, I will move away from them.
They already moved
They
away
did it
from
first.
us.
They did it first.
They already did.
No, they didn't.
No, they moved away. They're an exiled team. They're the worst team that's ever existed.
But they've been an exile team since I was here. Like, what's
All right.
new?
We fucked up.
Let's finish the road to the Super Bowl for the NFC East, talking about the Giants and the Eagles first. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Giants first and finish off
No
with...
chance without Saquon.
Okay, so that's the first thing. Is Saquon playing this year?
Probably not.
I hope he doesn't, because that would be
I
funny.
hope he does.
I think he's gonna.
He better. Otherwise, he's not going to play again.
I think Josh Jacobs or Saquon are going to sit out, not both.
I hope Josh doesn't sit out, but he has a reason to. That organization sucks balls.
I mean, here's
But
the thing.
so do the
The
Giants.
Saquon,
They do.
if Saquon balls this year, then he's gonna get his bread.
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but they could just tag him again.
They could, but I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking more of he could just...
If I was Saquon, I would take a multi-year
I'll-
deal for less money.
I was thinking bread from another team, not necessarily New York, but
I don't know, but there wouldn't be another team.
why?
Because who's going to pay a running back $25 million?
I mean, I don't know if he wants to break the bank. He just might want more than what he's asking, what he's being offered.
I don't know. I
Once
think
more than 10, because that's the tag.
He said he did not want to change the running back. He didn't want to set the new market. He said he did not want to break the bank. So if that's the case, he just wants more money. He doesn't want the most money. He wants more money.
I don't know. I think playing on the franchise is better than not playing at all.
I guess.
Because you're
Yeah,
not going to get you're not going to leverage more from this.
No.
Like no one's going to look at you and be like, "Oh, he's still prime Saquon." No, this is an injury-prone Saquon now who hasn't played in a year.
but
Yeah.
I think what the Giants should have done, sign Saquon to like a 3-year deal, something like that, maybe. Franchise tag Daniel Jones,
Yeah, you don't know what Daniel Jones is going to do. He's being blown out
especially
of proportion.
without Saquon.
What do you get?
Exactly.
150 over
With Daniel,
3?
huh?
He got like 150 over 3.
For Daniel?
Yeah.
Over 4,
Hell
maybe.
no.
What do you get?
Daniel got paid.
I thought he got
Oh,
like
I'm saying, did I like that?
Oh no,
No.
that's what he got. He got like 150 over 3 years.
We're not talking about Kirk Cousins.
But I guess that's my other question: is do y'all have any faith in Daniel Jones?
No.
No.
So even though they made it to the playoffs and won a playoff game,
He went to Duke. We have no faith in this motherfucker.
I mean, like, he's more of a running quarterback. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but like,
I
you
don't.
gotta have a good O line. You
Oh,
gotta have receivers willing to catch the ball. And
pre-controversy Kaepernick and pre-injury RG3, both two rushing quarterbacks better than Justin Fields. Sorry,
Yes.
just had to bring those two players up
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. But Daniel Jones is not a rushing quarterback. He's a quarterback who can run, but sucks at throwing.
He's not the worst.
No, he's not the worst, but Daniel Jones got 160 over 4 years.
So
for $40 million a year.
160 over 4. Okay, so I thought he had a little bit of a better arsenal. I mean, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard,
Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, Jameson Crowder.
Jameson's beat.
I mean, it's cool. I think there's a lot of quarterbacks that could do damage with that,
For sure.
but not Daniel Jones.
No.
Not Daniel Jones.
Nope.
That's not what's gonna happen. I don't think Daniel. And to be honest with you, help me out. But what am I supposed to? What am I looking at when it comes to this defense?
Dable. Their schemes. That's really it.
Okay, I'll just making sure. But I do want to make it known that obviously we started off a little more confident in these teams for the road to the Super Bowl shit, even though we knew they weren't making the Super Bowl. So we're not gonna spend too much time talking about the Giants making the Super Bowl because they're not. But you know who could?
But what if they do?
And
Shut up,
then
Devin.
we'd be eating our fucking words.
The Giants suck.
But you know who could make it to a Super Bowl again?
Eagle guys.
Them guys.
I don't think they're going to make another Super Bowl for another 6 years.
All right, Devin, give me 3 teams in the NFC that can make the Super Bowl next year. Go.
Niners.
Okay.
All
right. Anyways, so let's talk about the road to Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Why are there no teams in the fucking NFC?
That's what I'm saying. The AFC's loaded.
Vikings? I don't know.
So the Eagles.
Giants.
I want to ask y'all, where do y'all have Hurts top 10?
Like 11.
That's the joke I was gonna make, you fucker.
Sorry.
God damn it. No, it's fine. I don't think he's 11th. I do think he is in the top 10.
No, yeah, same.
I mean,
not top 5.
I like somewhere between 7 and 10.
All right, so right now, let's just throw out some names: Pat, Josh, A-Rod, Burrow, Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Lamar.
Yep.
Why are we blanking?
All right, who'd you guys say?
I'm not putting like Stafford over him. I'm not putting Kirk Cousins over him. I'm not putting Dak over him. I'm not putting Tua over him. I'm not putting anybody in New England over him. Tennessee.
Pat, Josh, Joe.
I'm not putting Kyler over him.
Herbert.
I'm not putting Purdy over him. Yeah. I'm not putting Goff over him. I'm not putting.
No.
Yeah, so like 7.
So
I would say 7.
All right, all right. I'm glad. Okay.
And I'm looking at the PFF right now. It says their list is Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Herbert, A-Rod, Lamar, Hurts.
So what we
Okay, yeah,
is that what we
what we
just?
just said.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're on it. We should. All right, cool.
we should get paid for
We
this.
yeah, no,
Yes.
for real.
We
But
should have a website.
so they're gonna be all right. Now the one thing is they did lose Miles Sanders. Um,
Yeah.
obviously they still have. I mean,
Well, they
I mean,
got DeAndre Swift instead of him.
I mean, how many
That
teams
is
do you
true.
think have better wide receiver 1 and 2s?
I would go
Miami.
Miami. I
Miami.
would go Cincinnati.
Mm,
Who? Jamar and T?
Yeah.
okay, it's
Yeah,
Um,
I
close.
mean, Devontae's unreliable at times, and AJ Brown's just a fucking dog. But I think Jamar is better than AJ.
maybe the Chargers. Maybe
No.
when healthy.
Healthy. Yeah, but say healthy
Yeah,
Chargers.
maybe.
Um, here's the thing. I like Hurts throwing to his 2 receivers better than Tua throwing to his 2. If that makes any
For
sense.
sure.
Like, even though he might
Yeah.
have 2 better receivers, I'm still taking my chances with who Jalen Hurts is throwing to because it's Jalen
Hurts
throwing
is
the
a
ball.
underrated
I
thrower
don't
of
think
the
I
football.
agree because you can set up both the Miami guys with screen passes, and Tua is very capable of that. If you're talking deep balls, I'll take Hurts.
I mean, I'm talking
Until
okay, but that's the thing. Like until what the defense like figures it out and stops the screens because Tua.
no, and until he gets a headache.
But I'm saying like if we're talking like a full game, Jalen Hurts throwing to his receivers, Tua throwing to his receivers. I got more faith in Jalen Hurts because it's Jalen Hurts at the helm over Tua, especially if we're just talking about screen passes. I mean, if we're talking about here and there they might get a cool screen pass, a motion play, set them up, but that's giving 99% of the credit to Tyreek and Waddle compared to the
Yes.
tiny bit of credit you're going to give Tua. Jalen
That's
Hurts,
fine.
Jalen Hurts gets
That's
it
fine.
done. And I'd like to see Tua in a full healthy season so we can really, really gauge it. But I don't know. With that being said, DeAndre Swift as a pickup, it's cool. Obviously, they
I
don't.
think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I think they had the best draft.
See, I'm not. I'm to be honest with you, I don't watch enough college football to feel like I know enough about the draft to
Well,
be this hype about rookies yet. So
well,
Well,
there
the
was
only reason I'm saying that,
defensively,
you gotta
right?
yeah,
fill me in. Like I'm not too sure.
the
N'Kobe
only reason
Dean
I
and
say that, yeah, is because they got two SEC Georgia players in the first round.
it was Dean and who else?
N'Kobe
Jalen
Dean, Jalen Carter,
Carter. Yes,
and
It,
Jalen Carter was supposed to go like top 5, and he fell to like 13 or something.
because of that whole
Yeah,
incident, right?
personal problems or whatever.
they did lose Chauncey, which even though I know I'm a Gator guy, I do think he's going to be a great DB for years to come.
Where is he now?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Didn't they lose Garner Johnson?
That's what we were talking about.
Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Yeah,
Oh, my fault.
you're good. You're good.
Who
You're
was
good.
there?
You're
Who
good.
was there? Did they have Brashad? Who was their other guy back there? Was it Brashad Breeland?
Bashad Breeland. I hope not.
I'm
I
not
hope
too
not too.
sure,
Who
but
was their other
I know they
DB?
kept their. I know they
Oh,
kept their
Darius Slay.
No, the other guy. It started with a B.
their corners. Bradbury.
James Bradbury.
They
Yes.
kept Bradbury, I believe.
Yes.
They kept
Slay.
Brandon Graham. They kept Fletcher Cox. They kept their pass rush. They're locked and loaded to make another run because
Yeah.
and I think they all stay. A lot of them stayed there, and I kind of wish Chauncey would have stayed there. But I get it. Go get your bread. I kind of wish Chauncey would have stayed there because I think they all believe that they could run it back.
Yeah, I think I believe that too.
Kels is still there.
I think I mean just with the top 2 teams in the NFC, maybe if you want to throw like the Vikings in there for top 3, Niners, Eagles, Vikings, like I would probably take Philly squad over the quarterbackless Niners right now.
But to be completely honest with you, yeah, I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC. I think that even if Brock Purdy was healthy that entire game, I think it would have been closer. But
He broke
uh,
his finger.
I still think the Eagles would have got it done. I think Jalen Hurts is a better player, and I think at the end of the day, you can have great weapons, but you got a rookie quarterback in there and fucking NFC Championship game, and fucking cool, calm, and collective Jalen Hurts. Fucking 2-point conversion to tie the game in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. Let me just run it in real quick. Let me just
Yeah, I
Jalen
wish
Hurts
I
chilling.
didn't like Jalen Hurts as much as I do.
And that's the thing. A year or two ago, I was like, Jalen Hurts is cool. I really like Jalen Hurts. I
He's
really
a
like.
cool dude.
I really do like Jalen Hurts. So yeah, no Eagles right now. I got them. I got them making a run. I got them definitely making a run. They got it. They got
I
a
don't
pretty.
want to see it, but it might happen.
Yeah, I know, and I forget. Like I forget that y'all two obviously could like give a fuck
Now,
how well Philly
Jackson,
plays
correct me if
next
I'm
year.
wrong. If there's one team that we would root for, or not, that we would hate the least to see play well, it's the Eagles. The last thing I want to see happen is Dallas play well or the Giants play well.
No, I can't agree with you. I would rather see the Giants do well. I feel like the Eagles
I
fans
would
and
not.
Dallas fans are horrible.
I would rather see the Eagles than the Giants.
You know,
No one wants to see Dallas do well, not even Dallas
I
fans.
still think Phillies fans are better though than Dallas fans.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like
they are.
because they're more concentrated. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, Philly.
they're not all bandwagons.
It's
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
Right.
It's
yeah.
not like fucking New York and DC and fucking
Yeah.
But yeah,
California.
all right, we got Philly making a run. All right. So before we get into this trivia, and I like these questions tonight. I'm excited for these questions for y'all. Before we get into
Devin,
this,
where's your blindfold?
no blindfold, no blindfold, no
No, I'm
blindfold.
doing the blindfold.
No, I don't want to do a blindfold. It's gonna take away from your you know
Winning percentage?
Can I do this?
your podcast shit. But all right, Devin, in the most respectful way possible, what did you want to talk about with Dwight Howard?
Uh, apparently, he sexually assaulted a man.
Into what?
Into trying to have sex with him.
No.
What do you mean? Into trying to have sex with him and a transgender?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew you knew what was
Wait,
up, dude.
into what? Into what? Y'all cut out.
Oh.
Dwight pressured one dude, like pressed him in like a bar or something to try and have a threesome with him and another dude.
Well, no, they went back to Dwight's place. Dwight threw on some porn, and then he was like trying to get, and then he called over a transgender person, and then he tried to get a thing going with two dudes and a transgender person. I don't.
And this is recent?
Yeah, pretty recent. Yeah, a couple days ago. So he's being sued for like sexual assault and battery and such.
Oh, sued.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. How do you feel about that, Mike?
Yeah, Mikey, how do you feel about Dwight Howard being having fun with people?
I feel like it's always odd when criminal charges aren't pressed.
Well, all right, we're not really talking about the allegations. We're more talking about Dwight Howard right now.
Well, it's been known before this that
But he's
Dwight.
also said that he's not gay.
But here, just hear me out for a second. So, imagine if a crazy story came out, and I know it's a stretch, but just actually, I'm not even going to use that as an example. Dwight Howard has been talked about before in this light where he's possibly in the closet or he's experimenting or whatever. So it would be easy for someone to make up a story and fucking sue him.
Now, are they trying to bring him to the other side? Like, what? Why are there multiple? Like, there was one in 2019. Now there's one now. Why are there multiple?
2019 lawsuit?
Yeah.
Didn't know about that one.
And that's when he had to come out and say he wasn't gay.
Well, then, like I said, if that was the same thing where it was like, hey, let's fucking get a bag, Dwight. Let's just call Dwight gay and get this shit over with. It's like, okay, cool.
I know, but like, why is he the target of it?
Well, because maybe he's done some things, or here's the thing. Either way,
Now, we're not saying like he can do whatever he wants with anybody.
no. Dwight Howard should just be gay. If he's gay, he should just be gay. No, like because what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do to Dwight Howard? What are you gonna? What are you gonna make fun of Dwight Howard because he's gay? He'll beat your fucking ass and then fuck
Yeah,
you.
you can't really make fun of Dwight Howard, except for the Guangdong Tigers, dude.
Like, I mean, come on, bro. Dwight Howard, you're not gonna make like I don't care. Who cares if he's it's yeah, the sexual assault shit, that's a little odd. That's a little weird. If it's true, that's a little that's pretty weird no matter what the sexuality it's involving. That's just I mean, it's sexual assault. It's weird. It's not cool.
Yes,
But no, I
but
mean
a lot of these stories just get turned into like, oh, is Dwight Howard gay?
I think maybe it's been a little. I mean, it's been documented that he might be.
I think that's what he said.
And who cares? Bro? And here's
No,
another thing: if he doesn't, if he says he's not, and that's how he wants it to be, then all right, whatever. Until he gets caught on camera doing some crazy shit or something, he is what he says he is, bro. He is
doing some crazy
shit.
shit.
Are y'all ready for some trivia?
Only if it's about Dwight Howard.
I got 6 questions for y'all. And I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 12. Devin, give me a number.
6.
5.
Don't fucking do that bullshit.
It was 2.
You're a prick.
You pick the middle number. Either way, I'm going 1 or below or higher.
That's fair.
You're
right.
I'm giving you the question first, Jackson, and then you tell me if you want to go first or give it to Devin. We have
Whoa.
What?
We give him the question first and then we ask him? I thought we just asked him if he wanted to go first.
We did this last episode.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
For sure.
Pretty sure we did.
I thought we asked him if he wanted to go first.
Most scoring titles in the NBA.
I'm going to pass.
Well, that sucks.
Confidence from Jackson. Okay.
All right. Mike's got a couple. But I can't think about Mike. I'm going to say Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain is the second highest answer with 7 scoring titles.
Well, that blows chunks.
Jackson?
Let me... All right.
I'll go Mike just to get on the board.
Mike is the highest answer with 10 scoring titles.
Mike had 10? I don't know why I didn't say Mike. I thought he had like 6.
All right, back to you, Devin. Got 3, 4, and 5 still available. Mike has a couple.
Yeah, that was a real.
My face, like, go back and watch this pod later. Like when you said that, I mean, I was like, all right.
I thought he had all his early in his career. That was so stupid. Devin, you're a dumbass. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the 5th highest answer, tied with Shaq, T-Mac, fucking Russell Westbrook, Steph, Joel Embiid, Kobe Bryant, all having 2 scoring titles. There's a couple more, but I didn't even bother writing them down because y'all aren't going to guess them anyways.
Well, I know what Jackson's answer is.
I'm going to go Harden.
James Harden is the 4th highest answer, tied with George McCann and Bob McAdoo with 3.
McAdookie.
All right, back to you, Devin.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is the 3rd highest answer, tied with George Gervin and Allen Iverson with 4. Y'all cleared the board.
That's a no X clear right there.
Cleared the board. No X. Cleared the board. Finishing with 8 points for Devin, which is 7 points for Jackson. All right. Second question. Jackson is going first. We have the schools, the colleges with the most first-round picks in NFL history.
NFL?
We're going to go Bama.
sucks.
Alabama is the third highest answer.
Ooh, this Butters biscuits. That doesn't make any sense. Oh fuck. Who was good back in the day?
Now or ever. Or anytime in the world.
I'm gonna say Georgia. I know they had Hines Ward back in the day. They've been a better team for longer.
No, Georgia sucks. They're not on the board. Fuck Georgia.
I'm gonna go Texas.
Texas is not on the board either.
Watch this. Florida Gators.
Florida is not on the board.
What the fuck are we doing?
Nice. Good job, Devin.
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
I'm gonna go Southern California, USC.
USC is
Reggie
the
Bush.
second highest answer.
What the fuck? Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is the fourth highest answer.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, we got 1 and 5 still available.
Using my wild card right here, I feel like this is could be Georgia Tech.
No.
Georgia Tech is not on the board.
Shut up, Calvin Johnson.
1 and
Yeah.
5 still available. Okay.
So we need one.
No,
Five.
you need 5.
No, I need one.
Or 5, yeah, I was about to say either or. Or an X. You could get your third X.
That would be cool.
Hey, why don't you fucking
Shut up, Devin.
Come on, Devin. Just give me
shut up, Jackson? Jackson, that's the only thing you fucking say. You say two things. You say, Devin, you suck balls, and Devin, shut up. That's the
Don't
only
think
thing
I've
you
ever said the first one.
I added that.
All right, give me a college.
Son of a bitch, dude. Or Michigan, maybe? Wisconsin?
Go with like a England college, like Birmingham.
I was going to say your mom's house.
That's not a college.
Oh, sorry.
To JUCO.
JUCO Bandits. Shout out.
Yeah, what about that one JUCO team they made the series about?
Oh, yeah.
What about them?
Bishop Sycamore, dude?
And the highest answer.
Bishop Sycamore.
Bishop Sycamore.
With 0.
Fuck.
All
right, Devin, you're about to run out of time.
Yeah, no
You
cap.
got like 10 seconds.
Michigan? I don't know.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Michigan is not on the board. Jackson,
Cool.
1 and 5.
That was my guess.
1 and 5 still available.
Are we fucking stupid or what?
I'm gonna go UCLA.
UCLA is not on the board.
Okay.
All right. So the fifth highest answer, Miami.
True.
You.
The highest answer, Ohio State.
Wow. Wow.
Ohio State.
I went to Michigan instead of Ohio State.
All right, Devin, you're up first. We got teams, the NFL teams, with the most Hall of Famers.
Okay. That's that.
What you got?
All right. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are tied with the Green Bay Packers at second with 26 Hall of Famers.
Okay.
America's team. America.
Shut up.
America team.
Shut up.
Dallas is tied with Washington fourth with 20 Hall of Famers.
Wow. We're tied with W's?
What the fucking dubbies?
John Reagan's baby.
Okay.
So you said Dallas,
fuck.
Washington, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, 49ers?
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
49ers are not on the board.
I don't like the smell of that, do I?
Wow, that's surprising. I'm gonna go motherfucking Patriots. Fuck it.
Patriots are not on this list. Back to you, Devin. We got 1, 3, and 5 still available.
Yep.
What do we got? Teams.
The Denver Broncos?
The Denver Broncos are not on this list.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
The Chiefs are not on this list.
Holy shit.
1, 3, and
They've
5.
been playing since the first Super Bowl, bro. How do they not have Hall of Famers?
Because they had a 50-year gap between Super Bowls.
1, 3, and 5 still available. Both got 2 X's. Back to you, Devin.
Shout out Don Shula, Miami Dolphins.
Miami is not on this list.
What the fucking cock ring are we talking about right now?
All right. Is Baltimore like from 2000 and on, or whenever they started, or like do you count that as like the Baltimore Colts?
No.
Ravens
Baltimore
are
is...
96 and forward.
Okay, cool.
I-
So that means the Indianapolis Colts are what Baltimore Colts were. Or
Yeah.
no.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, they can take the Super Bowl loss. They can take it.
How many X's do I have?
You got 2.
Shit. I'll go the Colts.
Colts are not on this list.
Is it the Giants or the Raiders?
All right, so the 5th highest team is a tie between the Rams and Raiders.
Damn it.
With 19. The third,
Dude, they were so good back in the 70s.
The third highest were the Giants.
I'm so stupid, dude.
With 21.
All right.
And
what
the highest team, the number
is
one
it the
team,
Browns?
No.
It's the Bears.
Yeah, all of them got... That whole 85 Bears team got fucking inducted. The fucking Fuck the Hall of Fame,
2
dude.
points for Jackson, 4 points for Devin. All right, moving on to the next question. Jackson going first. We have the most points per game by an MVP in the NBA. No repeats.
Since
MVPs were given out.
So like
really?
So these are the 5 MVPs that had the highest points per game that year.
And it wasn't like multiple people.
And then there's no repeats. So it's
Wait, hold on.
What I mean by that, if someone won 4 MVPs, only one of their MVPs is going to be on this list if it cracks the top 5.
Okay.
Now you're saying the highest points per game, or they led in points per game that season?
No, the 5
Top 5.
The 5 MVPs who had the most points per game in their MVP season.
Perfect.
I feel like I have to go Wilt here.
Is that your answer?
I mean,
no.
I could back that up, but I'm also stupid.
I'm going to go Jordan.
Michael Jordan is the second highest answer, averaging 35 points per game. 4 points for Jackson. Devin?
I'm going to say Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt is the highest answer with 37 points per game. Back to you, Jackson.
I tried to help you.
We'll go Bron.
No.
LeBron's not on this list.
thought he averaged like 32 one of his MVPs.
I think these are going to be 33 and up.
Oh, 33 and up, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, didn't Embiid just average 33? 30? I don't know. Fuck.
Bro gets 2 right answers after he got 3 X's last time. Just go with your gut. Answer the question.
Bean?
Who?
Kobe? I don't know.
Kobe Bryant is
Oh,
not. Kobe Bryant is not on this list. Jackson.
I'm going to go Harden.
James Harden is not on this list.
That's insane.
Shaq Diesel.
Shaq is not on this list.
Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is tied at 3rd with Bob McAdoo.
What it do, McAdoo?
34
How many points?
34.
All right, Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is the 4th highest answer with 33.
Yeah.
One more. 5th answer. 5th highest answer. Number 5. The only one available. 2 strikes for the both of y'all. Who do we got? Jackson is up.
Yeah. MVP, highest point per game. I'm going to go Bill fucking Russell. Fuck it.
Bill Russell is not on the board. You got 2 strikes, Devin. One more left. What do you got? So it's either the question or we're moving on.
It's the 5th, right?
Just the 5th.
So, what, 32 points?
It's 33 and above, Devin.
Well, you were wrong about LeBron. KD? I don't know.
That's your answer?
Yep.
KD is the 5th highest answer. With 32 points per game. 5, 7, 8 points for Devin, 7 points for Jackson. All right. Moving on to the next question. We got Devin going first?
No. Yes?
Yep.
Yeah, Devin is going first. Devin, we have the highest passing yards in a season by a quarterback. The 5 highest, should I say. What is your first guess?
I know it, but I just want to make sure in my brain.
Okay. Make sure it's in your brain. Damn. You go first and you're blanking. You're blanking on the first?
No, I'm not blanking. I'm trying to figure out who is first because I got 3 dudes in my head, and I know that it's one of them.
Oh.
I don't know which one. Dude.
Per
No.
use.
They're behind me, not in front of me. Jesus Christ.
Per use.
I'm not Dwight Howard.
Oh, my God.
Stop that shit.
Jesus, Devin.
God
Most passing yards.
damn. Most passing yards in a
Yards.
season.
Season.
Ever. Just give me a fucking quarterback. Oh, my God.
I think. Fuck!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Tom.
1. Tom Brady is the 2nd highest answer.
God damn it.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is tied with Drew Brees for the highest answer. There was a 1-yard difference between the two, so I just figured, hey, fuck it. Put them 2 at the top. But yes.
I'm so stupid.
Peyton Manning, yes.
All right. Number
3,
3.
4, and 5 still available.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is the 3rd highest answer. 4 and 5 still available.
Should have gone with my gut. I did not.
I feel like maybe Montana.
Nope.
Joe Montana is not on this list. You know, I was thinking. I wanted to have this conversation before the pod, where I was thinking about maybe implementing some hints, but I feel like it's too late to talk about that now.
I mean, we did that back in the day.
I mean, I don't know. What if you get a strike on this? I'll give a hint, just to make it fair. Or should I say, until y'all are lined up with strikes, I will give a hint. We got 4 and 5 still available.
3, 4, 5 still available.
4 and 5 still available.
Who was 3? Wait, whoa, what?
Patrick
Patch.
Mahomes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Patch.
He had what, 5,400
Something stupid.
last year?
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking A-Rod.
Aaron Rodgers is not on this list. So, your hint for 4 and 5. One quarterback, was on one team for a very long time. One player. What should my hint be for this? For the other player. The other player, I should say, maybe could have a great statistical season. And maybe not even the greatest statistical season. Maybe just throw for a lot of yards, but I don't know. Maybe not equal any type of wins or success other than that.
I got it.
So those are my 2 hints for 4 and 5. I believe it's Jackson's guess.
The biggest Ben?
Big Ben is correct. The 4th highest answer.
Nice.
All right, Devin.
I was going to say Phillip Rivers. I'm glad you got Big Ben because I was going to say that when I said Aaron, but I'm stupid. Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston is the 5th highest answer. I'm so glad that got guessed. I really did not think. I didn't know was it the 30 for 30? Did you think of that?
Yeah, it was the third.
Okay, the stats. Okay, I was about to say. All right, y'all cleared the board. I think we have one question left. Yeah, one question left. Jackson, you got 7 points. Devin, you got 8. Final question. Jackson going first. We have the most games played by a quarterback.
Tom.
Tom Brady is the highest.
Congratulations.
Answer.
Shut up, Devin.
All right, Devin.
Now I'm getting into like 4 or 5 different quarterbacks. God damn it.
I hope you say 1.
8.
You got 2, 3, 4, and 5, all still available.
8, 7 to
10.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is the 3rd highest answer.
Okay.
Peyton.
Peyton Manning is the 4th highest answer. 2 and 5 still available.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is the 2nd highest answer.
Come on. Let's fucking go.
Number 5 still available. And I Brandon suggested that I tell you guys when there's no chance of getting an answer, and I feel like maybe I should do that now.
Well, we're not there. We're not done yet.
What about Vinny Testaverde?
Vinny Testaverde is not on the board. Devin?
Ken Stabler.
Ken Stabler is not on the board.
All right, fuck it. I'm done.
It's Ken Morale.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know, whoever that is. But Jackson, you finished with 7 points that round. And Devin, you ended with 7 points that round. I don't know why I didn't just do that quick math in my head. All right. Time to punch the fucking numbers.
Devin.
Whoa.
Shut up, Devin.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a tie.
That's not possible.
We got a tie.
There's no way. All right. Give me the scorecard.
Should I make sure? Should I make sure I'm not tripping? Should I make sure I didn't do the bad maths in my head? Because I think we got a
Just
tie.
double check real quick. Just double check.
We have a fucking tie, 37 to
Wait,
37.
all right.
We
What's
have
the
a tie.
scorecard?
So we're gonna do it's 7, 7, 2, 7, 7, 7.
Wait, what do you mean?
7, 7. It's 14. 7, 21, 7, 28, 7, 35, 37 with 2. 2 added to that. You had 8 plus 2 plus 4, which is 14, plus 2 8s, which is 30, plus 7. 37. It's 37.
Where does Jackson's extra 2 come from?
He had 7, 7, 2, 7, 7, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, mind your business about my 2.
We got to do one more. We got to do one more question. We got to do one more question for the tiebreaker. We got our final question.
Jackson, I'm gonna punch you straight in the penis. Stop saying that.
In honor,
I'm gonna rip that happy dad hat off your face.
In honor of 1/5 of the Washington Commanders fan base, we are going to.
How did we go from 20 to 25%?
End this off.
Or is it still 20? We're 20% of the Commanders.
Yeah. We're gonna end off with a Washington question. So, what you guys are going to tell me is, just so I can make sure, I want you guys to tell me the 5 all-time passing yard leaders in Washington history. And who went first last time?
I did.
Are we doing a?
So Devin's going first.
We're doing a number. Well, it's a new game, no?
No. It's the same game. It's the 7th question.
We're not gonna do another number. This is bonus time.
Dude, you're going first. Yes.
They flip a coin in overtime.
Just go.
Passing yards.
Passing yards. Most passing yards. Washington quarterback history.
Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann is the number 1 answer.
I like it.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is the 4th highest answer.
What was his name?
You gotta tell me that.
Was it Brunell?
It was JoJo.
Shut up.
Joe.
Joe Mama?
Mm-mm.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Joe D's.
10.
Mark Brunell.
Mark Brunell is not on this list.
Sammy Baugh.
Sammy Baugh is
Yerk.
the 3rd highest answer.
I almost called you the Big C because I didn't think you had that in the bag, you little slut. Fuck!
All right, Devin. We got 2 and 5 still available.
I'm reaching for stones here.
2 and 5 still available.
I don't think Doug's on the list. Fuck.
Are we going to have to go into double overtime?
Ripien.
Mark Ripien is the 5th highest answer.
Damn it.
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams is not on the board.
Doug had like 3 seasons with us.
Who doesn't have 3 seasons with us?
You.
Doug Williams is 5 and 9 for y'all.
Cool.
He's what for us?
He was 5 and 9.
Like his record? We won the Super Bowl.
God damn. The fuck happened that year?
Dude, it was like the
Like a strike or something? What the
it was
fuck?
like it was the strike year. It was like the replacements year, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all won on a strike year?
I think we did.
That is fucking hilarious. All right, Jackson.
In 83?
No,
it's my
Devin.
turn.
All right, Devin. Up 1 point. Number 2 still available. Can you solidify the win?
Is it like
you gotta get your X for a hint?
Does Jackson have 3 and 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if it's
this
either,
one's for the win.
If either of y'all get it, whoever gets this wins. If neither of y'all get this, Devin wins. So if you don't get this, I'm going to give a hint. Actually, you guys both have 1 strike.
No hints.
Well, I mean, I can give a hint.
You could definitely.
I could definitely give a hint. The problem is, I'll give 2 hints because my first hint is I don't have no clue what type of hint to give y'all.
Fuck.
Here, I'll give you a couple hints. He is in the Hall of Fame. He played for you guys a long time ago. But, so did, like, Sammy Ball. So, hey. But I'll give you one more hint. Weather.
What does that even mean?
A type of weather. 10. 9.
Jon
8.
Snow.
Jon Snow is not on this list. All right, Jack. This is for the win. You got to tell me who had the I can tell y'all who had the second most amount of fucking yards for the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all can't tell me who had the second most.
Dude, you got a
yards?
fucking less than a fucking. You got a fucking 30-year history, not even. He's a sack of shit for pulling Sammy Ball out, dude. He was a fucking punter, dude.
Come on, you gotta know this guy. Y'all gotta know him.
All right, Mikey, did you know it before you looked it up?
No.
All right.
I didn't know who. I mean, I've heard the name Mark Rippon, but I wouldn't have guessed that. So, hey. Maybe y'all know this one. Maybe y'all don't. Maybe Devin gets the dub here by a point. Wow. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Tom Lightning.
That is not on the list. That's not on the list. Tom
Lightning, dude, I thought you had it.
It's not on the list. All right, Devin, do you want to guess?
Yeah.
All right, can you make it quick?
Is this my last guess?
This is your last guess. If you don't get it
right.
Does
Jackson have one after this?
He does. So y'all know it's not snow or lightning. Maybe a way to describe the weather.
Oh, I got it.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Mikey, you're a piece of shit.
What the fuck? I just elaborated on my last hint. Come on, Devin. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You cut out.
2, 1.
Steve Clouds.
Steve Clouds is not on the list. Jackson, do you have the answer?
You know I do.
All right.
Don't do this. You
What is
fucking.
it?
He doesn't have it, dude.
Devin, the answer is Stormy Daniels.
Oh, you piece of shit, dude.
The answer
That
to
was
that
good.
question is Sonny Jurgensen.
No fucking way, dude. He's on the fucking radio all the time. God damn it.
Sonny Jurgensen. But Devin, you don't have
I
to be
forgot about
you
Sonny.
don't have to be that mad because you did win
I'm
by
not mad. I won.
a point. You did win by a point. Final score, fucking whatever the fuck you had versus whatever he had. 33-32. I think it's time to wrap it up. I think it's time. I think it's time to end it. We talked some off the record shit. We talked NBA. We talked NFL. We played some Wordle Weddle Podle. We talked trivia. Road to the Super Bowl. I think we can get out of here. Is there anything else y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Shout out Mark Ripien. I don't even know who he really is. I think he won a Super Bowl.
I know we're not a baseball podcast, but the O's are in first place right now.
That's what I'm fucking saying, Jackson.
Go
That's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we're tied right now. We
That's
just
what I'm
lost, so
fucking
we're
saying
tied for
right
first
now.
place.
What the fuck? We're fucking
Yeah.
baseball podcast.
Shout out
Hold on,
Gunner.
hold on.
Shout out Adley. Shout out Felix. Shout out motherfucking Yenier Cano.
That's what we
Austin
do.
Hayes.
That's what we do around here. We're a fucking baseball podcast. Stop
The
playing.
dogs, dude.
Stop playing. With that being
Adam
said,
Frazier.
hopefully you
Ryan
enjoy.
O'Hearn.
Hopefully you enjoy this episode of On It. Make sure you stay tuned for brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new episode. It has been me. To talk more NBA, NFL off the record, Word of Weddle Podle trivia on Road to the Super Bowl. It has been me. It has been Jackson.
Oh,
It has
fuck
been Devin.
was that?
It has been real. We are out.